Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Isaac. You're watching Where Are We Going? And the answer is Buffalo, New York, Lake Erie, and Niagara Falls. I came back on the road doing Vanlife again. I am here at Buffalo, New York. I drove up like almost 7 hours and it was a beautiful drive and I'd like to share my trip with you. So let's start. I've arrived here yesterday and so far I'm very impressed. I never thought that Buffalo would be this pretty. I was up in the art museum area, gorgeous lake, amazing walkways around it, beautiful art everywhere. I'm impressed. And I have Pretzel with me. He is my co-pilot on this trip and we'll be exploring some of the awesome things here that Buffalo has to offer. And for those of you who are new here, I'm a flight attendant with a global airline based out of Philadelphia, and I also own a motorhome, a B+, or many would call it a Class C, at Itasca Viva. So I'd like to share that with you for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel and haven't seen it yet, or just, as I said, new here. So welcome. You may click the subscribe button now, which is a great way of helping my channel grow. We're almost at the 10,000 subscribers, so help me achieve my goal and build a great community. And here is my Class B+ or Class C Itasca Viva. So it sits on a Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis. It's a B+. Again, it's very controversial, I know. It is 23.5 foot long. Believe it or not, this little thing can sleep up to 6. It's got a corner bed in the back, bathroom in the back, and a loft bed that comes from the ceiling that can sleep 2, and the dinette turns into another bed for 2. But meanwhile, yeah, that's what brought me here and that's what I call home on the road. And I love this vintage Jamboree Searcher that is parked right next to us, sitting on a Ford chassis. I think it's a E350. Yes, it is. And look at that. He's just sitting here while his owner's probably either kayaking in the water or just sitting there. I don't know who owns this, but he's such a pretty boy. And here is my boy. Today is kind of an overcast day, but it's beautiful. Like, escaping the heat of the Northeast has been just amazing. And Lake Erie has so many great beaches along its coastline, to the north, to the south, and obviously into the Canadian side of the territory here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cross into Canada, especially having a dog. I'm not sure. Leave me a comment below. Is it a doable thing to cross the border with a dog? If it is, I may, because I brought my passport with me, but I'm not sure if Pretzel will be allowed to cross. So I drove up from Philadelphia up to here, roughly 7 hours and some change. I think I took accidentally the scenic route, which was really pretty. I climbed over the mountaintops, drove through some great forest. The scenery was just breathtaking the whole time coming up here. Really surprising to me that Buffalo is actually a very decent, great sized, small big city, as I can call it. It's got great art scene, pretty hipster, yuppie kind of vibe to it. From what I hear from the locals is that it's also a developing, a booming kind of a city. And it's crazy because I was trying to get to my destination yesterday and I almost accidentally took the exit, and if I didn't pay attention to the GPS, I would have ended up on the bridge to Canada. It is so easy to get lost here and find yourself at the border. So if you come to Buffalo, make sure to pay attention to your GPS. So today I'm going to explore some of the beaches and the beach towns that are here along the Lake Erie and share all that with you. So here's the green area where you can picnic and sit down and enjoy, or here's the beach, which is public, and this is where you can, you know, bring your kayaks, paddle boards, or just swim and enjoy the water. I mean, obviously it's not the right day for it. Isn't this awesome? And you have so many parking spots and they're all non-restricted, you know, very great for van life, RV life. This is really, really cool. So we were at the Gallagher Beach and now we're heading to almost like 3.5 miles south from here, and it's called the Woodlawn Beach State Park. I heard great reviews about it, and let's check it out. Let's go. All right, so we're entering the state park. Apparently it's open daily, dawn to dusk, and they're asking for $7. So it's a credit card, no cash, which is great. Hi there. So it's credit card only?
Or cash, it's $7, but it has to be like exactly like that.
If you guys gonna have cash, it has to be exact amount, $7. Otherwise, credit card. All right, we paid, we're getting in. Just so you know, they don't allow dogs on the beach. So if you have a dog, make sure that you either have climate controlled vehicle or your AC is 12 volts so you can actually leave them in your RV if you're gonna hit the beach. Unless they're service animals or emotional support animals, so they allow that. And the clerk at the gate was so sweet. She even gave me a sea glass. And she said it's a perfect day to look for them on the beach. She said there's plenty of them on the beach, so I intend to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and park here. There's plenty of space, and let's check it out and see what is this place all about. So let me put it this way. It's a great beach. However, yucky weather. It's not cold, it's warm, but it's just overcast, and thunderstorms are expected later today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and test the coldness, I guess, of the water and see how cold this lake is, Lake Erie, with all the water coming from Niagara and being up so north, you know, and the Canadian border. Whew. It's not that cold. I thought it would be so much colder, but it's not. So on a hot day, this is a perfect temperature water to get in and to chill off. And it's very shallow. So I guess it doesn't go really deep really fast. And there's a lot of people who are still swimming. It's just the weather is not very inviting. But other than that, great beach, $7 to get in. Great parking lot. There's amenities. And again, no dogs. They don't allow that. So my solution for Pretzel is this. He hangs out in my backpack. He has his own private backpack. That way, dogs are not allowed. He can come in and hang out on my backpack. So what I'm gonna do is just walk on the beach a little bit and maybe find of those sea glasses like that lady at the entrance told me. And she said today is a perfect day for that. So let's see if I can see any. If not, I'm gonna move on to the next spot. There's so many beaches by the shore here in Lake Erie. This is a perfect spot, I think, for the summertime especially. Like, unlike the ocean on the East Coast, this is a lake. You don't have sharks, not salty or anything like that. So, excellent place to be. You have so many beaches, one after another. So, let's see if we can find any sea glass. All right, I guess next beach is this. We've arrived at Hamburg Beach, right at the, I think like 10 miles south of Buffalo downtown, and it's Hamburg town, right by Hamburg town. And hold on for a second, I guess we have to pay a ticket. Hi, just visiting.
You can drive through, you just can't park. It's resident only with a pass.
Oh.
It's private park. There's other state parks close by. Woodlon, it's 2 miles down the road.
What I'm doing is I have a YouTube channel, so I'm covering all the nice beaches around Buffalo. I'm not here to stay all day long. I just want to film it to show like my audience what it is about. But the beach is open to public, right? So here's the breakdown of it. Not the prettiest outcome I was expecting. It's a really nice beach. I'm gonna show you to you really quick. However, parking here is private, based on what she said, for residents only. The beach, however, is open to public as long as you don't bring your car with you. I guess I just have to park to the side just a little bit, show you what this place is about. I think it's really nice. And then get to the next stop. There's one more beach that I'm going to go to. But let's give this place a little review really quick. They won't allow non-residents to come and park here. However, you can get a day pass from town of Hamburg. I guess you can just apply or something like that and get a day pass, but don't quote me on it. I'm not quite sure. Some cars have these. You know, that's a little annoying that I cannot get a permit, or this parking is only for residents. And there's no signage anywhere that this was restricted to locals only. As I said, it's only 10 miles south of Buffalo downtown. It has some amenities. Here, as you can see, there's bathrooms for women, men. There's first aid. There's a little snack bar, like a buffet. They do have food, drinks, ice cream, places to sit, eat. Really cute. And here's the beach, right on Hamburg town. Over there in the distance is Buffalo, New York. As I said, it was only 10 miles, nothing too crazy. And it's really nice, it's really clean. As you can see, people are already in the water. Water looks clean. Right here, over there, where the parking lot ends, and that's the exit up. If you go left, there's also an area where you can lower your boats, kayaks, or anything like that into the water, which is pretty cool. There's 1, 2, 3 stations for lifeguards. It's manned right now. There's people here, there's a lifeguard. And it looks really nice. I'm gonna get as close as can be and check it out. Yeah, it's very nice. Lots of space. It could accommodate a lot of people. It's very nice. But again, parking is only for residents. And she was saying that the town itself is also very restricted with parking. Maybe if you are definitely coming here with your RV, your motorhome, your car, I don't know, maybe Hamburg town or the Hamburg Beach is not the place to come and try visit, because probably you'll have more trouble than you'll have fun. Wow, it's really neat, clean, very, very clean. It's sandy. Yep, very nice. And I'm gonna also show you where you can launch your boats, kayaks, and anything that you brought along to play with. Right here, before you exit the parking lot, that's my Viva over there. So if you could just, instead of going up, you would have to come down here. And there's 2 docks here, and this is really cool. And it's very shallow right here. So perfect for kayaks, canoes, you name it. And from here, you can just launch your boats. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 areas to park your boat while loading, unloading. And over here, perfect for your canoes and kayaks. Very shallow, all sandy bottom, no rocks. It's very nice. So, you wanna go? Yes? Let's go. Off we go.
I look out across the water.
Good morning. Day 3 on my RV life adventure here in Buffalo, New York area. Slept really good. Temperature dropped down to 68, 67 Fahrenheit degrees, and it was so nice. I didn't even have to use an AC or anything like that. Just a little bit of a window crack right by my bed, and the max air fan at the lowest setting, and it was so chilly in here. I really had to use blankets to keep myself warm, so that was great. But today, finally, I get to go and visit the Niagara Falls, and another beach that I need to go and check it out. I had great reviews about it too. I'm really excited about Niagara Falls. I have to clear up this mess. Like, it's really, really messy right now. As you know, like Vanlife, RV life, if you do not keep track of your belongings, things could get really messy really fast. So need to fix that up a little bit so that like I can have some breakfast and hit the road. Let's start the day.
And maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound.
The next beach is only 13 miles away, and it's called the Beach Club at Mikey Rats by Angola, the town of Angola, and right before Lake Erie Beach. And this one is supposed to be really pretty, really nice. It's a beach club, so it's very well organized. They accept dogs. It's free parking. There's music. There's restaurants, bar, all facilities. So it's supposed to be a really nice experience. So I'm excited to check it out.
Each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind.
So now we'll see what's expecting us. According to the reviews and the website information, dogs are allowed. Free parking. Should be a easy, nice experience. So let's go and check it out. The beach club at Mikey Rats in the town of Angola here in Lake Erie, like 20 minutes south of Buffalo, New York. There's my Viva, and it's a big lot. Apparently it's $10 to park, but they immediately give you $10 worth of chips to be used for any drinks or food at the club here. So basically, parking is free. There's a beach, as I said. I asked them, dogs are allowed. So we're off for a good start here. You walk yourself into a bar, which is really cool. And then you're outside on the patio where you have tables, high tops, places to sit. The bar extends to the outside. Lots of places to sit. This is really cool. They have beds The beach is right there. If you want to play volleyball, this is really nice. So at Mikey Rats, the beach club at the town of Angola. And I would say this is a win-win. You guys can definitely take this as an opportunity to come and enjoy and have a good time here at the beach. Today is a perfect weather, 85, 84 degrees, but it's not humid for some reason. Right, for those of you who are the foodies, I'll just tell you what's available on their menu here. They have appetizers, handhelds, salads, pizza. What else? Like chicken wings, chicken quesadillas, mozzarella sticks, nachos. Totally a success. I highly recommend this place. Great food, drinks, sunbeds. There's sport activities, like water activities, I should say, like jet skis and a banana. And you can bring your dog. That's unheard of. Definitely highly recommended. And the water is shallow. You can walk out. It's sandy. It's just really, really nice. Like if you're ever here in the area of Buffalo, 20 minutes south of Buffalo, this is a place to be. So go for it. All right, so here I am at Niagara Falls. This is amazing. Really, like it's just gorgeous. The amount of water, it's so hard to explain. Camera doesn't do justice, that's for sure. And just beautiful. Definitely, if you have the chance, come and see it. It's hard to explain. And it's only $10 to get in for the RV, otherwise it's free. And it's really nice. Like the whole state park itself is just really beautiful. So, and it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And supposedly after the sunset, there's a whole light show. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just stay for the show. If I do, obviously that'll be a great bonus to film and share with you. But if not, I'm here, and I guess my trip to Buffalo is a success. Good morning. Day 4 of my trip here to Buffalo, New York area and Niagara Falls. Actually, I'm going back home this afternoon, back to Philly. As we were yesterday at Niagara Falls, I decided that I wanted to stay here on this island right by Niagara Falls, and it's called HTR Campground Resort. It's so beautiful, very, very clean, very well built, organized, very upscale, and all the amenities that they offer. It's one of the 2 camping grounds that are here, literally 6 miles away from the Niagara Falls State Park. One of them is this one, the HTR, which stands for Hit the Road, which is really cute. And the other one is across the street, is the KOA. I heard mixed reviews about the KOA and very, very high reviews about the HTR. So I chose this one, and I'm glad that I did it. It's got a huge lake in it that you can go on fishing, kayak, canoe, paddleboard. It's got 2 pools, great store, very friendly personnel. So if you guys ever planning on coming here, definitely try the HTR. Well, obviously you can try KOA too, but like even the people who work here, they said your experience would not be as pleasant at the KOA based on how tight their spaces are and the amenities being outdated and not well kept. But I haven't seen it, so be your own judge. And if you ask where I have been staying the other 3 nights. I actually did urban camping. I boondocked within the city of Buffalo, and it was super easy. Not to mention that they also have 2 Harvest Hosts location here in Buffalo. One of them on the river. It's called the Riverwalk Brewery. Really nice, great entertainment space with food, drinks. That's one of them, which I went there and I stayed 1 night there. And then the next one is actually a church further north of the city. And I didn't use that one. I used actually parking, like actual parking lot space. It looked really safe, quiet, and I had no problems there. So I stayed 1 night at the brewery by Harvest Hosts, 2 nights at the parking lot. It was really comfortable. And yesterday I was already all the way up here at Niagara Falls, so I stayed at the HTR. The HTR is really nice, like so much things to do. They even have a zip line to go across the lake. There's an activity center. This is one of the pools here, like a lazy river, and there's another pool right there behind that hut. And look at the landscaping, it's just really nice. Very well thought of and very well executed. And this is the main building, your reception where you sign in. And it also has like a pristine shop inside. There's nothing missing in it. They also have these family pedal bikes or cars that you can rent and use them to travel inside this huge campground. It's just beautiful. The landscape, I'm seriously in love with the landscape, how beautiful it is kept. And it's something to see and enjoy. So this brings me to the end of this video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Drop this video a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And until the next time, see you on the road.